YouTube video. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Love, peace, and hair grease. My name is Kimmy. I'm a 23-year-old entrepreneur from Tennessee, chasing my dreams in sunny California, USA. I'm the owner of Kim Print Creative Companies, a collection of small black owned businesses dedicated to positively impacting the world through confidence and cozy clothing. Today is brought to you by my company, Pop Your Potential. Potential is no good all up in a balloon. So, what we're going to do is pop it. This is a judgment free zone. Be sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can know what's going on. Let's dive in today's topic. Damn, did I misplace my patience? To start, I would like to give you a few quotes that I think of in regards to patience. Number one is an old school quote, most commonly used in regards to relationships or romantic relationships. Patience is a virtue. The second quote is anything worth having takes time. This is commonly used when in pursuit of a goal, starting a new business, getting a new degree, or anything of that sort. The third quote is I'm being patient with you, or I'm being patient with myself. Let's start by defining patience. The Webster definition of patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. I'll read it again. The capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting upset. That definition of patience just is very unrealistic to me. So, before I get too deep in how I feel, our goal today is to analyze the word patience, evaluate the sayings that we use in conjunction with patience, redefine patience to the point where it serves us, and place our patience accordingly. I would like to start by breaking down patience a little bit more. Let's start with the first two words, the capacity. Capacity is defined as the ability to do, experience, or understand. If you're using capacity in regular terms, you'll say, girl, you ain't got the capacity. Or I have the capacity to do this, that, or the third. So I would like to put these two words and their pop out words side by side. Give it a look. Capacity says to do, to experience, and to understand. Potential says, not potential. Patience says to accept, to tolerate, and to do so without getting upset. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my feelings are real. I cannot ignore them. And if I try to ignore them to ease through difficult situations, if I if I try to ignore my feelings to ease through difficult situations, I end up carrying that baggage around with me. Just a lot of heavy, unnecessary weight and arguments that I have in my head. Things that I should have said, I really was thinking about it, but I didn't because I'm what? Being patient. If you have any baggage that you're carrying around, drop it in the comments below and we're going to just sort those things on out. Next, let's break down these things one by one so we can know what we're saying and why we're saying it. Okay. Our first quote: patience is a virtue in regards to romantic relationships. The definition of virtue is a quality considered morally desirable in a person. What you checking for? Morality is a system of conduct expected to be held up by a person or society. This translates to the ability to accept, tolerate, and deal with someone's stuff without getting upset is morally desirable. The next quote: anything worth having takes time, is actually a misquote of life coach John Gordon. The quote is: anything worthwhile having takes time. Worthwhile is defined as worth the time, the money, and the value of importance you give to a task or goal. The final quote, which is my favorite: I'm being patient with you, or I'm being patient with myself. That translates to I'm accepting or tolerating myself and or others without getting upset. Now that you have the facts of each word, let me give you my opinion. At this point, we have broke down the words, we have broke down the meanings. We have analyzed how these phrases make us feel and the behavior that these phrases allow. I encourage you not to allow yourself to be played, gaslit, or manipulated in names of being nice or being patient. Please take up for yourself. We place all of our patience with other people, but when it's time to truly be patient with ourselves, we don't have the time. You do not allow yourself the time, and more times than not, if you do, I don't have a clue, but we don't have the patience with ourselves to really cherish the time in between our blessings, in between our wins and losses, in between our next level, in between our next skill. We really do not. We don't give ourselves the time to try, fail, and try again. However, we accept a lot of behaviors that are very detrimental and toxic to our growth and our goals. We allow a lot of things to happen. We allow a lot of people to play with us. But when it's time to talk to God, on the other hand, we like, God, I'm being patient with you. Like you're doing God a favor. Patience, true patience, is not a ticket to be a stepping stool. Not at all whatsoever. Patience is a mindset. I would like to give you my 4 steps into adopting patience is more than a trigger word. Number 1, make the most of your time in between blessings by adopting a do now attitude. You can do that by reading a chapter of your favorite book or a book that'll help you grow once a week. You can do that by actually folding your clothes as soon as they come out the dryer. And you can also do that by really being present and not dry hating on anyone else. Which leads me to the second step. Clap for others when they win. Because by adopting a do now attitude, when your turn comes, you'll be ready. Number 3, find purpose in your trials and tribulations. Each and every single thing you go through has a lesson waiting for you on the other side. You just have to pick it up. The fourth and final tip is to place your true patience with those who value it and communicate when it doesn't, with yourself or with others. I heard Kimmy say, love, peace, and hair grease. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if this helps you. I'll also leave a link to our Facebook group me right in the description. Bye.